is required.
His left hand is in between Bakioko's shoulder blades, just there. I think he just tripped himself up there, wasn't he?
It's a good pop by Shaun. And he's got 5 steady drop-ins. He's going to have to... Black only goes in the top right.
Valencia. Matic, that's a lovely angle ball from Nemanja Matic. That's the centres of the run.
A little further would have been better. He took the ball once to the right. Is that enough? That looks like a no.
Sanchez, brought down by Sanchez. Appeal by Sanchez. Well, it seems to take an age, didn't it, for Manchester United to put the ball in the box.
I was looking at it. It's not on. It's on that one. Oh, he's so lucky with that. I think he can just see through it. I think if he if that passes, I think he just gently rolls that in. Obviously, oh dear. Obviously couldn't see to pot it.
Yeah, perfect.
Welcome back, Hassan. Eaton, Jojo, Anton. Anybody else that's watching? If you can all find the like button, share button. What's he going to attempt here? He's going to try and play the double back. That's why I should have never played that. I think the double was the more better shot. Evening, Mr. Moore. James has fallen short. Takes the shot. Let's try and come from behind on this one. That'll do. Total called. Very good shot by Mr. Ryder. I don't think it's too difficult for James to get out, but it's where he's going to leave the light. It's going to be the issue. Well, but first time today she's had balls in a month. She had meatballs for breakfast. Oh. Shaun's got a shot on. Nice angle to come back round. Oh, that was a bit wild. Left James half a chance.
Now here's a chance for Lingard, taken away by
Fell short again. Just being joined by Mr. Tweedy. Nice putt by James. 3 tappings here, I would have thought, for James just to roll these in. I think the only chance he's going to lose this is if he miscues. Oh dear, foul, 2 shots. So what's he going to do here? He's going to have to take that red out. Gentle comeback across the other side behind it. That's not ideal. The problem he's got with this, if this rattles, James has got another visit to the table.
Lingard. Pogba's been very quiet so far. Here's Young. Think by Pogba towards Lingard, led by Cahill. Back to Moses.
James knows he should have had that one.
Fabregas, that's a lovely ball, taken beautifully by Eden Hazard. And Jones is striking here. Eden Hazard, whoa! It's amazing! 20 minutes time, it's a penalty to Chelsea. Top goal side, Jones just could not catch it. Not by legal means.
1-0, Shaun hard, but unfortunately that should have been the other way.
Jones, this himself in the wrong position completely.
Judging on the football as well, yep, even though Chelsea's got a penalty, they only issued a yellow card. Last man. Should have been a red, it should have been a red.
This is the actual coming together here at Stacey Mount. Everybody just waiting for the contact. He managed to get to the ball, takes out his opponent. Great run from Hazard, he really is a good block here. This one take, no choice to send him on to hero penalty.
But I am harsh.
Chelsea want to play. Now can Hazard.
James has got a chance of these. Mind you, I said that in last frame, I know what happened. Mr. Castle, Mr. Waits, Mr. Andrews, Mr. Jones.
Not in any doubt. Opens the scoring. And Chelsea
I think James is going to try and come across into this other one. I don't think that's ideal. I think that
this is just nonsense, just touch it in. No pressure for the young man. And he can't act.
to be honest, that was a mile off.
He's taken 4 penalties for Chelsea this season now. And he's scored 4 penalties for Chelsea this season.
That could be costly.
Eden Hazard, foul for the penalty.
Let's see if Shaun can capitalise on this.
Penalty. Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0.
Does he go for it? I think he's got to do it. I think he has got to go for it from here.
Certainly a few minutes in this game, well, they're looking to start turning players off the pitch. To be fair, I know they're called down. Here's Valencia. Marcus Rashford and Nemanja Matic. Beautiful space. This clearance is coming straight back to Manchester United in the shape of Harem. It's certainly a foul, Martin. This isn't a genuine attempt to play the ball from Phil Jones. It is, but you know there what goes wrong. It's a massive risk of making up a lot of ground. The problem starts at the halfway line. If you assess it, it gets himself into the wrong position to begin with. You should make a foul on the halfway line. But come on, he backs away. And we know he's got a pretty strong pass to deal with Hazard. So much of Manchester game plan is about running after Hazard. He goes to score anyway. Yeah. What I'm going to do is Chelsea Norris. Manchester United giving possession away cheaply. Still gets sloppy there. For a little leadership. Players direct them. Come on, fella, get your head up. Plenty of time left in this one.
I think he'll looking at this, I think he's just going to roll up, take the bottom one, leave the white on the cushion. No. Dear. No. Nice shot by Shaun there. I think if he takes the one to the top, pulls it back a foot, and this is 2-0.
And a low, bright shot to contend with.
Going to roll into the middle, natural angle, take the white cross. Some unit. Solid break again by Shaun. Oh, you're looking at here. Mr. John, Mr. Park.
Effective plays into the right areas of the pitch. Rashford has managed to serve past Rudiger, however. Looking to do it again here. To go Rudiger. Trying too hard, Rashford has managed to come out there. Be patient.
James is snatching a bit of shots.
I think a strong spell here. Jose Mourinho's side.
So what was it?
Yeah. Sanchez, uncorrected.
How was it going to be like today?
See you later.
It would be interesting to see if James is going to carry on doing here. That was a massive gamble. It's alright, the tech department's just fist pumped himself for some reason. Can't see that happening. Replay on break. This is all good and well. Constantly spotting, but exactly what's he going to do from here? Never in a million years. I think James will try for 2 shots, bring the white back down here, try and put it behind the black. Or just play the second to the... No, he's not. Oh, I've just been joined by Mr. Robinson himself.
Hello.
It's a change to have somebody completely different on the stream volume. So, I think James is lashing at a few, to be honest.
That's coming a bit later as well. I think it's just gone straight on.
If that were the case, then there would have been better changing the beats in the series round.
Yeah.
We played the beats first. I don't think, obviously, Tweedy's here. I don't think Daz would have had a problem coming a bit earlier.
No, definitely not. Looks like Shaun's going to make it 3-0 here.
Perfectly honest, I can't see James coming back from this.
Still time, right? He just needs to settle down.
I mean, he's more than capable, yeah, but I think he's head's with it at the minute. Mr. Carrington, good evening. Okay. How on earth did that red stop out at middle? Okay.
It's not good to have a dry break at 3-0 down.
Not particularly, not when they're opened up like that.
Looking pretty good there.
I think he's going to take reds.
Yeah, he's just got a bit of work around that red in the middle of the table. Nearest to black. If he can get into that now early, I don't know. He's going to do that. He'll try moving the yellow there.
I think he's overrun that a little. I don't think he can see the one into the middle either. No.
Could have just pulled into the yellow there, just below the red. I think it'd have been perfect to have opened it up.
If he's got any sense, he'll try and play red onto red and clear them both out.
That's what
Yeah.
he's done.
Actually clears his balls out, but left James on. I think he's only got the one awkward one.
Yeah, he could leave that one to last and drop it in so black goes in the opposite middle.
Yeah.
If he works his way around the right way.
Don't know why he just didn't use the rest instead of stretching now. Well, let Shaun back in. He's held that well.
Yeah, try and clear the ones at the top first and leave the ones at the bottom to last for the black in the middle.
Yeah.
Just the one awkward one on the side, really. You can try and get on that early. You could even try and develop that now if you wanted.
He's got an angle off it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna.
Nothing to lose at this stage.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I think I'd be taking it now.
You don't have to do that with it. I think just drop it and leave the one at the top next as well.
And just leave himself a natural angle to come back down.
Yeah.
That was quite a way off.
Yeah, I think he knew that was the ball for that frame. Really, I think he just sort of went across it.
I think I'd be running up. The one on the top cushion from this one in the middle.
Yeah, if he's got
He's got a slight angle on it.
it's quite straight, aren't
I think the way James is playing, I think Shaun's got terrible. He would have half a chance just to roll the red over the pocket and leave the white in the middle of the top cushion. And he's coming back now.
I thought he didn't have enough angle, tried to get angle on the one nearest the bag to go up there. He just rolled under the ball, I think.
Mr. Slaney, Mr. Pearson. More Potters in the house. Plank, Potter.
Red's going away from the bag now.
Take man's having an absolute nightmare today. Steady pot by James. Left himself one to the top.
It's going to come nice, is it?
Yeah.
Can he just get through? I think he needs to get this. If he gets this one, he'll think he's back in the match, I think.
I think if it goes...
If he takes him this out on this visit as well.
I think if it goes to 4-0, I think he'll be counting down the frames to go home. Tad unlucky. Left himself snookered.
I think Shaun's looking a bit happy at that shot.
I think he is.
Smiles to himself.
First one today. He hasn't been cracking a lot in practice, has he? Ooh. I believe he's got away with it.
Might have to just go off the top rail. I was going to go behind that.
Or just flick up, go behind it.
Oh,
Well, oh dear. That was a bit of a strop.
He's not happy with that one.
No.
Not smiling now.
No, not so much. If James rolls this in, I think... What I can't understand is people playing on this table. They don't have to play with pace for them to go anywhere.
No, just drop them.
Just drop them in, they'll roll and they'll go. I mean, I think he's over it, that. And if he'd just rolled that in, he'd have been absolutely spot on.
Yeah, just drop that in and it'd have been about 6 inches closer to the yellow.
Yeah. Now he's forced into an error. I think James just needs to slow down a little.
If that yellow doesn't pass into the pocket where the two yellows are, it could just develop the red off the top rail and leave the white.
I would say that goes in all 6 pockets, the yellow.
Can you see it? Where does it go?
Yeah, it goes past the red.
They're just missing the focal point in the attack, aren't they? Obviously, Lukaku would give
Nice part, but it's...
Is it going behind it? No, still going.
Poor selection of Sharp with left James wide open.
Can punch this in.
Will not be happy with that.
No.
Not at all. In fact, we could do with that on camera. James Stroud has actually got a pint of Moretti in his hand.
I don't believe it.
No, neither do I, to be honest. I don't think my eyes are deceiving me. I've not been supping that much myself. Is it needed?
There'll be a
Is
Shaun.
needed?
There'll be a
No,
Shaun.
it'll be a Moretti. It's too tight to put lemonade in.
Ah, right.
So. As always, Mr. Appleby. As always. It's come up dry.
The driver right there.
Yellow as it is.
That's a good shot there. He's opening the ball up.
If it all blows up, I'm not going to sue him. Oh, I'm just bum rip him.
It's a great pot there.
It is, if that bouncer's bike.
I think it's got there.
He has. Yellow goes in either bottom. Passes into this bottom.
If it goes into the bottom, then I think black can go in the same bag if it
Same pocket.
stuns it across. Hold it onto the red. There's the rule.
Obviously it doesn't pass. Trying to come back across. That's going to put pressure on Shaun.
I think Shaun will be looking to hide somewhere here.
He's only going to take one of the two reds up the table. 4 balls in between him. Wow.
Big mistake there.
That is not ideal. Oh dear.
There's two.
It's whether or not Mr. Hardy's going to capitalise on him. That's the problem.
He might look to develop the two down the left side as we're looking at it. Bump them two out maybe.
Yeah, he bumps them out. Even if they don't develop, he's still got them onto the bottom right to open up. So, take man, why are we having a big black arrow in the middle of the screen? Big black arrow.
Keeps coming up.
Very, very well organised. They seem to know their pattern better than the Manchester United players know theirs. You've got Harem, who's virtually
The cue ball.
How's they're playing with 10 men because even when he gets the ball, he's doing very little with it. I would think so. We've not asked any questions.
Decides to go down the other side.
I thought that would have dropped into the middle easy enough, to be honest. It looks a bit tight on the camera, but judging at the table, it's quite a distance away.
I think the other way you get two balls out rather than just the one.
Me and Nathan said this earlier, it's completely different how he is going down the left hand side.
Yeah.
It's completely different how you see a table sat here in comparison to actually being at the table.
Phil Jones sometimes, although a lot of the time, everyone's last ditch with him instead of reading the game better.
I mean, even if he drops this one into bottom corner, and just puts the other red over the middle pocket. He's not doing anything else because he's obviously got the black covered by the red. And Mr. Conway, not seen him for a while. It's nice to see Jake's actually made the effort. Looking very dapper, Mr. Newlove.
It's because he's on stream, innit? He only makes an effort when he's on stream.
Only one that's made an effort, fella.
He's a right mess normally. So.
We did ask for mini skirts for women, but it just didn't work.
No.
It just got frowned upon.
Obviously not by you.
No. Well, we got comments we got by Mr. Bonnet.
Lee North wants to play the winner or loser. Again.
I don't think Lee North's actually played James, has he?
I don't think so, no.
No.
He might be after recouping some of his money that he lost to Mark Pierce the other night. So.
That was curious. Cue ball still moving. Cue onto the table. Sam, can we get a replay back, please? You are terrible.
What did he put his cue on the table on the white ball was moving?
They played the black into the middle pocket, sent the white up the table. The white was moving up the table. As the white was still moving, he put his cue onto the table and knocked the red into this bottom corner pocket.
Ah, right. Yeah. Shouldn't be happening, really. Shouldn't be doing that.
I know it's only. But when there's money involved, because you know yourself, I know you've played a few yourself. If any sort of money, rules are there, they should be followed.
Yeah. As it is now, James looked a bit more confident and in control a bit now as well.
Legitimately, by rights, that should be 4-1. I think if I was Shaun, I think I'd have piped up.
I don't think he really looked across, did he?
He did, because he saw a right frown on his face.
Oh, right.
Shaun Case, foul, knocked the red ball in with the. Yep, yes, Shaun, we did say that ourselves, but because we're only commentating, we're not actually refereeing. That's actually down to the opposing player to call that. Anybody who's watching, if you go to the bottom of your screen, you'll see the like button and give us a click, and also the share button. I think if I was Shaun now, I'd be feeling a bit tad annoyed.
He's going to try and get that out of his head now. No, it's his own fault he hasn't said anything, so.
I mean, what made it worse, James actually knew that he'd done it.
Yeah.
So, regardless, 3-2, 4-1. Should not be doing that. Give him one job for the day.
I know, it keeps messing, keep getting cars up on the screen, I don't know what it is.
A lot of late. I wouldn't mind if it was being delivered.
Must be his favourite movie, Cars.
Pixels.
Yeah. I think Shaun could play the yellow, the second yellow next to the black, and just cannon the black out. He's going to play. Yeah, he's looking at that now. Just has to play it steady
away.
Yeah,
slightly unlucky.
Just wanted to catch the black more than the yellow, really. He did it the other way around. I think he's got a lot of it. He's got a thin cut into the left middle.
I mean, to be honest, I would be considering sending the white up and the yellow down to this bottom right hand corner.
Not doubling it down.
Yeah, just doubling it down. Try and leave the white ball somewhere up table.
It's not as thin as it looks thinner on the screen. It does.
The cut across to the middle, right middle.
Naturally, it's coming back down towards the yellows. I think it's probably the right shot.
Yeah, the other option is to go off the top rail and come behind that other red.
He's screwing it though. I don't like that. He should be pushing it through, I think. That's unlucky.
It is to go right down the table and into there.
But when you do open the angles like that, you've got a chance of going in off somewhere like that, haven't you?
James is really looking at now.
Drop the middle, then take the two into the corner.
Evening, Mr. Beavers. How are you? Screw back for the first one, or just roll through?
He could roll through to the middle, but I think he's screwing back. The same back. He was got into that. Way too much.
Not ideal.
Cues it straight though, he should be on the last one.
I think he's... no, he's a mile off.
He's not been hitting them all the match really, has he?
I think he was hampered with it being onto the rail, but... I think to be perfectly honest, I think Shaun's got a shot to nothing. If he takes this one into the middle,
yeah,
he's... I think, to be perfectly honest, the way James is potting, I think even if he just leaves it over the pocket, I think he's still got another visit.
Just give it a chance in the middle, just hit it as easy into the middle, don't leave it short. Give him a chance.
A massive pocket in the middle if he goes above. Oh dear.
There's been quite a lot of misses in this match up to now. There's a lot of chances, isn't there?
I think there's been far too many, to be honest. I mean, the previous seniors game, Rob McCabe 5-2 against John Stroud. John made some stupid errors. Literally giving... I mean, he gave 4 shots away for just by not reaching a cushion on a shot.
No, you can't do that, can you?
No. Not against somebody like Rob McCabe, because he would just capitalise on it and take the frames, and he did.
Yeah.
I can't read him.
Steve Fraser.
So I can't read it from there.
He's gone a bit too far there, he might have to...
He
wants the white back where it is now, really, doesn't he? Oh, he's just dropping it, leaving himself a shot.
Perfectly honest, the way the pair have been potting, I think I would have preferred it a bit nearer, to be honest.
That's why I thought he'd just screw back, really,
yeah.
For black into the other corner.
I mean, there's no way he could have gone up and down because the red was in the way.
Yeah. It's a big black, 3-all out, well, should be 3-all, or 4-2. Nice. Yeah, no, well, he's got away with that a little bit now.
Just a little.
Not very well.
I've had a bad chesty cough for some time, and I've just been doing some spraying with some gear at workshop. So even though your face masked up and your extractor fans are on, you still
Yeah. Oh,
You still hear it.
oh, what a massive double that is now.
No, that thump that everybody heard was actually Shaun hitting the table. Next one up.
Yeah. Oh, what?
That is a massive let off for sure.
That could have been Shaun's punch that's unlevelled the table and it's just rolled off, maybe, I don't know.
No, that was.
Inexcusable, that. You can't do that.
No, that was rather appalling, to be fair. And to be perfectly honest, looking at that sort of play and to say where we're playing tomorrow and what's required, I think I'd be stopping at home.
Yeah. You're up in Middlesbrough tomorrow, is it?
We're playing Teesside tomorrow up at Stockton at room 21.
Yeah.
I've played there year before last. I had a season off playing Blackball County and played World Rules from home.
All right.
From
Yeah.
Hustlers. I had a part season there. I mean, we went up to room 21.
Yeah. I don't think I've been at that venue.
It's a nice venue.
Yeah.
For about, I think there's eight pull, 9 ball. Jake's trying to communicate with me. I can't hear anything with these. Can't hear up with them all. I can't lip read either. It's meant to start at 6. Still no about starting the next game, but Callum got to say for himself. Yes, Cal. Completely agree. The only thing I'll say to that, Callum, is that's your captain for county tomorrow, fella. I think I'd have a lie in bed tomorrow if I was him. Very, very basic and standard. Oh, the Flintoff support team and the Joneses. Melt. Somebody buy him a new jumper. I don't see him in any other one but that one. Sean's gone. Oh!
Oh, look at this.
Oh, dear me. He's left him. I don't think he's left him. No, damn shot. No, can't see it.
He thinks he can because he's playing. Yeah, he played right side.
Still can't understand why he plays everything the pace.
Yeah, you're right.
There's just no need. John's got a chance. I think it that a bit too well, to be honest.
So it might seem try and double this into the corner. It would treble as well, to be fair.
It's a big pocket.
Yeah. Let's just play the double. Let's look straight in. Nice angle on this one. So
take this one to the top.
Screw back for the one in the middle, and you might be able to bump the other one out if need be, or run behind it.
If he comes behind it, I think it goes in off the red.
Oh,
He's missed it.
And he wasn't on it anyway.
No, it was a bit. James has got the chance to go up to the top two from this one. A bit of an angle.
Looks like he's in a rush. Does he play this quick normally?
No.
No. So
I think this is why he's making so many mistakes.
yeah, he's running around the table, isn't he?
Yeah. No, far too many mistakes. No, I have to admit.
It's not just been this frame though, that's the standard's been a bit
It's
iffy.
been very lapsy-daisy.
Yeah.
I mean, what makes it worse is these two have finished top 2 in the stats for the season. And no disrespect to either player, the way they're both playing, there's at least another 4 players in the C's that would have had a field day today with this. Nice opportunity to pull back from this one. Has he got away with it? Yeah.
He might have a little bit aside just to turn it. Not so much.
Oops, I did it.
That's the camera. I think we've seen a bit of frustration from both of them, really, haven't we, through the match?
Yeah, it's not going to improve the game.
No.
Frustration, is it? Let's be honest.
Both seem to be struggling a bit.
That was an unbelievable shot selection.
I don't know why he's took guys. I think sometimes when you're playing bad, sometimes you have to change your shot selections as well. And if you're playing real well, you can take that one.
You can take it, but if you're not potting well, like the pair, to be honest, the pair of them are not.
They just need to grind the frames out and make sure. They're just not doing it. So. Yeah, so 4-3 now.
That's 4-3.
I don't know.
The thing is though, this is the best game we've got on as well, because we've only got Jake and Dan to come on later, so it's going to get even worse, isn't it, really?
Well, we have got
Darren and so
we've got Darren Tweedy, so not much to follow, to be fair. Bring back the women, that's what I say. Nick, you go look at the house?
That one on Wellington?
Yeah.
No, pull that one. It's all yours.
I think it's a massive frame for Shaun now.
She said there was a few interested in it.
Yeah,
I've got mine. I've been doing some lead today.
yeah, there's another one on
Queengate. Yeah, I know, that's 5.25 in it.
575, 3 bed, workshop in Rear Garden.
So it's South Field, isn't it?
We're joking, I just took a contract out for the bloody workshop at Canada.
How long you want that for?
I think it's 3 months pull out. So I'm stuck in it. If I pull out now, I'm still stuck in it for 3 months.
I thought Andy's sharing it.
Oh, I'm still waiting.
For Andy. He's a bit like that. Andy, with his stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've paid.
Now I looked at that one upon, you know, I was talking to Jim's play.
Yeah.
I've never seen some so fucking big. She said no one else has gone in for it yet. I've basically said, I put my name down for I've got to speak to Sophie on Monday morning.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've got it.
Oh, was that still that with Elliott's?
Well, it's with them now, so it's just a case of swapping some details over.
Yeah.
But that's 3 bet 485. It's fucking massive.
Right, well, I'll have to leave you for 2 minutes, otherwise I want to make a puddle.
What's that wire?
Oh, shut up, Ranky Street.
Big news on
This frame's come a bit scrappy, but Shaun's opened the black there for James, so if he's got an opportunity to get onto a ball now.
soon.
I think he might be able to get that one in. Yeah. For some reason, James is just trying to punch a lot of shots in and hit them hard. And on this sort of cloth, you need to just stroke them in.
And then replays. But I'm still on YouTube.
Oh, well, that's good then. So that's what you wanted, kind of first thing,
Yeah.
right? That's all right.
But it's connecting everything up.
Yeah. You're doing it from Tiger.
No.
Well, I've been so fucking busy today. You won't be happy with me.
Why?
You know you're still doing 2022, but
Oh, yeah.
There's a good example of what I said just a minute ago about him trying to force the pots, and there's no need for him to hit it that hard on this sort of table. He could have just stroked that in.
I don't like saying so, but it's for his house.
Oh,
I'm doing thingy system for Kevin's.
oh, yeah.
I sold, you'll have seen it first, but I felt this morning.
This frame's just been scrappy from the start, from the break really. So again, trying to force the ball in. I'm just saying he's played about 3 or 4 shots exactly the same way again as James.
Just rattle them in.
Yeah, he's trying to force everything.
That would have been better not dropping it. There he was.
Shaun tried. Now looking at Shaun's expression, I think he did try and keep that out.
Like, he'll get them from trade supply for a lot of the system, and I'm getting them 30, 40.
Anybody viewing? Hit the like button. That's it's a nice pop by Shaun. Share button. Publicise it a little bit more.
Good for him, to be fair. I've been doing this for the past 4 months now, and I have
Today's match sponsors. First for Outdoor Solutions, Mr. Andy Black. Harem Leisure. Bridlington Advertiser. Bridlington Snooker Centre. And obviously hosted by the TYP Live crew.
Yeah, they're doing a lot more. You know, they do all the alarms.
There's no need to force it.
There's another example of them trying to force the pots. They've been doing that all match, to be fair.
Don't need to force them on this
This
table.
one, it just needs to
Just gentle roll through.
just run it through. I bet he hits the side again.
Which fucking one thing? Take it
So again, he's
there's just no need to try and force that.
I want to see if someone will let move his camera. Rolling down fucking stairs. You were using it, think you weren't you?
I think Shaun will maybe duck behind that red there and try and get 2 or something there. Yeah. Is it that?
Left him a shot though.
Yeah. This is too hard, mate.
And again. just
lashing him about.
You know, my other half's on. What's she having to say for herself?
Said that the women's game was better than this.
Unfortunately, I would have to agree with you on that matter.
You actually mentioned that a minute ago, didn't you?
Yeah. So, I mean, to be honest, out of the 3 games that are obviously one being played and the 2 that have been played previously, it must be a Stroud thing because their John made exactly the same mistakes. The ladies' game was actually more competitive I mean, I know the score was 5-3.
Yeah, I did watch a little bit of it, to be fair.
And
Didn't watch much, but
there was certainly none of the bad temperedness when things aren't going their way.
Nervous times now for Chelsea. She's called wasn't the best, handed clear by Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah, well,
Moses had made a great run behind him. Was knocked off his feet by Antonio Valencia.
nice shout out to Beer Productions. That's a very nice post you've put on about TYP Live and Mr. Young Sam Jones.
He's just missed that red totally.
To be honest, everybody who's played on the table previously have not complained. I mean, obviously, it's been fine. I mean, in between the seniors and this game, we had about an hour and a half wait, and myself, Sam, Amber, Joe, Shane, all played on it, and there was no shots.
I think he's just not hit it.
No.
There's another example.
Yeah.
He could have got exactly where he needed to be, but just soft stun.
Yeah.
Soft screw.
Just no need whatsoever. None whatsoever.
I think he can take it into the corner and then just stun across for the red in same bag. Won't have to do anything again, but again it'll probably hit it hard.
He'll probably hit it hard.
And there's no need to.
I mean, to be honest, looking
Is
at
it
that,
long go?
I even reckon that red passes the in between the yellow and the black.
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a gentle rolling will be enough to see this in.
I think Sam needs to get two or three more cameras, so we've got one each guy.
Believe it or not, we've actually got 3 cameras now. The main camera, that's being used that's streaming this table now, was actually donated to Sam by Beard Productions.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It is. I mean, you're looking about a grand for the camera, so they really appreciated him going down to the Supreme competition.
Which was a fantastic competition.
Yeah, well, I think there's more in there's another one in the pipeline ready, and this system might be actually going down there to stream some of the games separately.
Oh, brilliant!
To run alongside Beard as well. So
that would be excellent.
We must be doing something right, because we've also been invited to Norbeck Hotel in Blackpool to help the Sumami streaming systems. So that's for the pair of us. So it's
you're getting some great opportunities to get out there, aren't you?
It's nice. It's nice to be asked. To be fair, it's not too bad. Hotel expenses unpaid.
No, can't compare that.
No, none whatsoever.
Expenses and how much you'll drink, don't they?
Well, to be honest, I started off. I had 4 pints while the women were playing, and then I had 2 while the seniors were playing. And I thought I'd better slow down for them, because there's another 3 games yet. I think, to be honest, I'd be looking at playing the red off the black.
Yeah, or you could play red off the cushion into the yellow to knock the yellow away.
Yeah.
A couple of options he's got. He's trying to cut this in, I think. A bit brave after him missing that cut earlier. Oh, that thin shot again. He's got it. Is he on the drop? No.
That's just.
No, it's just.
I mean, has he got a chance of a double? But
James Early himself together. He should be 4-4 after this round. I don't think he can straighten the double up either. It's too far down. Can't even do that, I don't think.
I think we're going to get a few comments over the incident, over the red. It's alright, I can't actually see the laptop, so I'm actually going to bring it up on my phone so it's in front of me.
Alright. Do you want to sit there? Stop there.
You can do.
Golden 8 ball.
Yeah, Terry, it's the golden 8 ball, I believe. Lee North, if you listen to some of the comments that yourself and Alan were saying earlier, that this is not a standard that you would usually expect. To be fair, you know that full well with playing with both of these previous seasons.
Yeah, they are better than this. They just, for some reason or another, they've not really played it well. Straight black into the middle.
I think Shaun's going to be absolutely kicking himself.
Oh,
Never.
It's not going. How is it?
It is.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
I told you.
Oh, how did that not?
It was never in.
It was never in.
Oh, this is huge. The way they've been queuing. I don't fancy this much.
To be honest, how. Hopefully, Terry, yeah, that would be nice if we get invited. But, you just have to wait and see. But I think you'll find out that we're actually only commentating at the Nobex Centre. Yeah, we've only actually been asked to do the commentating. This is a huge shot for Shaun. Oh dear. So, but saying that, having to watch his last frame, I won't be giving it to him.
No. And yeah, I actually waited for the white to stop there before I moved that red this time anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of a wait there.
So 4-4. Best of 5 now.
Should it have been?
I get Seagate as well. Seagate,
The pressure, Mr. North. The pressure they've got is knowing full well if they play shit, they're going to get slated by the Samno.
So what's the prize money for this?
To be honest, I'm not 100% certain. I tried getting this off Johnny earlier. I think if I get this right, I think the women's and the seniors was a couple of £100 shared. Now if it's 150 and 50, or it was 150 and 1. I'm not 100% certain. Don't quote me on this. I think the same for the seniors, but the men's CBs and A's, I think it's about £400 split between each of them. I don't know, 250 and 150. I don't know how they've done it. So I think it's about £400 for each one.
Alright.
Cheers, Terry. And you know it, Mr. North. You know what it is, don't you? I don't need reminding you. Bang out of order. I mean, how many? What's that go back? 3 years to York.
Shaun's going to have to be a bit careful here with this yellow. Cutting it, going to cannon into the red and then somewhere near the black.
Somewhere near the black. I think I'd be looking elsewhere, to be honest.
It's 3 mid.
Oh, he's doubled it. Oh, well, tried to.
Got to admit, there's a lot of shots that are running fair distance away.
I find it so difficult to predict which shots they're going to be playing, to be fair.
Yeah, because and at what pace they're playing and that.
Hopefully it'll get easier as we get B and A's, because we sort of like know what they're going to play.
I think it'll be a bit easier, to be honest. Good evening, Mr. Winnells. Lee North, you still got it on your phone. Bless you. That's when I turned up with bollocks like plums, weren't it? I just come out of hospital. Don't even know how I drove to York that day to come watch you play. Yet again. Gee.
I detected his message tonight, but it's all working for me. I've had 3 today.
3 what?
So,
It's like, oh.
in half an hour this morning, after I put it up again.
Yeah, I think I'll be looking at, if we drop that one on Wellington, then I'll definitely be looking at the two with the Terabyte 100. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so 3 of those today. Spent about half an hour. And then I've just got someone else. She's wanted a 4-camera system for a farm. Ken Elkin.
Coming through. Kevin's on the game on between moving that car.
Yeah.
Still not James.
That's
a better shot.
That's nice, I think. Oh, get that one through.
I think it does. I think it's really close. I think if that goes, it should be getting the frame here.
Got somebody looking at it from another angle. Yep, it passes.
Yeah.
Nod of the head shows it passes.
Yeah. Shane Bristow. He's nodding his head, now it's light.
Now he's changing his mind. That's the out of order comment that we were on about earlier. Before your time, Sam, that weren't it? That was at Clock Tower in York, North Yorkshire. That was the day I signed for him.
Can he hold this for the yellow in the middle? Oh, it's not even got into the white ball there.
It's a very close range. Once play restarts, you cannot redeem it, so it's a corner. That's how play will restart.
Still cutting it into the middle.
Still running into trouble here again.
He just didn't put it back in.
He's going to split if he misses it, like he has. He's got away with it to some respect, splitting the 2 yellows out.
I think he might try and snooker him here. Bring his red off. Push it through.
Push it through behind the black.
Either way, that'll be fine.
That's it. That's all James's balls in play.
Yeah. Totally the right shot, 4-all.
Well, he's off the beer. He's back on the orange. 2 pints was just enough. Oh, Chelsea are still walling up for anybody who's not watching football and watching this. Look, it was a nice effort by Shaun. At least he didn't give 2 shots away. Which is crucial at this time.
I thought that was for me.
You wish. Take.
He's actually played a shot where he didn't actually whack it.
Yeah, but he made the pot though, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's going to just tie him up, stitch him up here a little. He's never going to go for a shot here. No, that would have.
I don't know if he had the angle to come round to play red in the middle. Could have played the red into the top corner and come off two angles
to come round for the one into the middle.
If he wanted to attack it, right. Shaun, you let somebody go back to the table, he could back it and listen to the middle.
But at 4-all, would you take the risk?
I'd be happy with Shaun. I'd be happy if I was Shaun coming back to the table.
Yeah.
There we go. And it does cut as well.
But is he going to play this with pace?
He shouldn't do. He should just play it. He should bottom right, just drag it in. But yeah, I think they had to go attacking. And
no, it's going to roll out.
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest, I think Shaun deserved that one just over the incident earlier, to be honest. I just wish he wasn't that close to the camera. All I got was Hardy face there. It was just there. You know, it's one of them on Crime Watch. You know, when they cut the CCTV footage, and last thing you see somebody's face there. Have you seen this man? James has been saying earlier, and the answer to that question is yes, he's here.
Still not McDonald's.
Steve Jones. Reggie Gill.
Reggie is in the house.
Oh, dear. Oh, no, there's no free drinks here for commentating, Reggie.
No, that's
None whatsoever. You've got to pay for all your drinks when you come here, fella. Nice of you to join us, Reggie, anyway. Hopefully we'll see you again next time we're at Towers.
Next fucking money match night, you want? We need a decent money match night. Next Saturday.
The lineup's not exactly brilliant,
Give
is it?
2 away there.
The best match tonight will be
Not reaching cushion.
Are you actually playing Chris Early on that night? What are you looking at, pot? 50 quid a man.
Yeah, well, I'm off on holiday next month, and then I've got opposite new house to pay for. So I would have played it for more, but I said to him, and he was like, it's fair, he's going somewhere as well. So, I've said I'll give him a rematch, but if I meet him again, he goes down to the bottom of the second round.
Oh.
I think he wanted a match with me, Cameron Thomas.
Cheers. Cam, to be honest, I watched a few games with Cam. Once when he was playing for England, and obviously at county, when he played for North Yorkshire, he played for North Yorkshire Ray, I believe.
I don't think he's an A player.
No, I would definitely rate him a very good B.
Yeah.
But
I think I'll beat him. I'm confident beating anybody.
can't just hold that one, do it?
if all else fails, you can just talk him to death, can't you, to be fair?
I told you I win more games off the table than I do on it.
I think he wanted that this bottom side.
Just top and then
Drop this one.
drop it. No.
There's no such word as drop, is there?
That was a silly comment, that.
I mean, if you'd have dropped that in,
Yeah.
White had a bounce across, he'd have got a perfect shot for the ready to the bottom left.
And black in middle or still across with black in corner. And now he's going to hit this hard. Oh, he's got it. He's going to be on the hill. Oh.
I think it passes. It comes down this bottom,
yeah,
right, doesn't it? White back into the middle, though, 'cause he'll play it with pace. Wait for it to bounce back across.
Black's not there.
That was.
Shaun just needs to be sensible now. If he's sensible enough here, he'll be 6'4", but he just needs to...
You can cut that one out, Mr. Jones. Don't forget you've got to drive up with us tomorrow. You're going live to commentary box?
In a bit.
Well,
Next.
I forgot to turn my mic off. I missed it. That's shocking.
Just like we said, he just has to be sensible there. Just make sure he can't see the back.
I'm more on about Sam.
Oh, he's shocking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just obviously, that's the box that we're actually playing on.
Yeah.
And watching.
Yeah.
Other camera. Fourth. And that's a preview for what is going to be coming up onto the next screen.
Ah, right. Here we go, there's a pressure clearance.
Good evening, Mr. Blake. We've just been joined by the main sponsor of today's event, Mr. Andy Black from the First Outdoor Solutions. Got that in pretty quickly. Beer's kicking in slightly. Who's average? Andy Black. The word I would use, Andy, as a pool player is standard. You expect something from him, and you get what you expect, and that's no more than you can ask for from any player. Andy Black or who? Andy Black or Craig Firth. If I had money to put down, I'd put it on Andy Black every day. First to 10, I would stick Andy Black at 8-4. 10-4.
8-5, the long
Do you know what? My head just kicked in there. First to 10, 10-4, Andy.
Has he got behind the hill there? Oh, he's got behind the hill there. Oh. And has he covered the natural angle as well? Oh, I think he has. He might have to play a bit of side.
Come behind.
He's playing a little bit of side. Yeah, he's got it. Oh no, it's going. That's twice he's done that.
That's twice he's done that. Yeah. The first one though was not
his own fault.
It was his own fault, yeah.
Well,
how did he play? With pace.
Yep.
Here we go. New commentary box.
Hello.
So this is a new scheme by Sam, which is got on my nerves already. It's only the second time he's done it to me. No. I've always said that if I go onto a camera, I always want my best side. Unfortunately, I'm sat on that, so that's not.
Your best side from behind you.
That's what I've just said. If you listen to actually what I was saying, I'd actually say if I ever go back onto camera, I want to have my best side on view, and unfortunately, I'm sat on it, so that's not going to work.
I did look good on there because I was sat next to you, so that was all right.
I was going to say this is why Alice goes out with me, because she always looks good inside of me. Oh, it's a nice break, but I'm unlucky with the white.
Shaun's on the hill now.
There's only one Al Robbie. That's from Mr. Lee North.
North feet. Thought you would have been in this Lee anyway. Or didn't he bother playing last year?
He didn't play last season. This season he was going to come down to the.
Does he play any season? I don't know. I've never seen him play.
Well, I think he turns up.
Does he?
But he was meant to be coming down to the trials this season. But he was still in the comp up at Blue Dolphin, so
Right.
he couldn't get down in time.
Yeah, the rest of the team kept him in it, I think.
He's the smallest out of the field, so it was easy to carry for him.
Yeah.
I think the comment of there's only one Robbo will probably be changing after this one then.
I think it might be, yeah. I've known Lee since I was about 16.
I've literally only known Lee for... What? Sam? Exactly what is that?
It's just group chat.
Oh, that's alright.
Wait, lads.
Because to have our photograph going around your group chat, there's
No, wait, yours.
that was actually the photograph on there was me and Al.
No, wait.
You and Nathan.
Me and Nathan.
Yeah.
They'd grab some copyright there somewhere to have me published.
I'll be after some money there, Andy, if I do.
I am. I'm putting in a small claim.
Do you want me to be your agent?
Oh, get me more work. I don't seem to be doing too bad at the moment.
I'll get you paid more.
Belted it again.
Big J agent.
Not a problem. I'm all there for publicity. Well, there's a surprise.
Did he hit it hard?
He hit it hard.
Yeah.
It will be nice actually to go and watch, and this is no disrespect to the two players that are on, to actually watch a game where the players just roll the ball in.
Like that.
Like that.
That was on now.
That he's on, yeah.
He's got the plan here, but the Reds
He's
going
going to
away.
give the Reds going into the middle of the top cushion looking at that.
He's just going to get the bag, yeah, he's just got the bag.
But he's left him on the two of the top rail. Lee North, his next comment was gutted.
What's he gutted for?
I've no idea. The next comment was that is I can only read the hard.
Yeah.
You're going to get more on thingy though, aren't you? You're going to get more on first. It's all playback stuff, isn't it?
I don't think there was any surprise with that. It was hard.
Yeah, because what you want is it to one video to go.
Yes.
I think the main one that we did that's gone mental was the Seb Webb and was it Nigel? Sam. The one that's gone mental, viewing wise. Seb Webb and yeah. Ashley Walker.
Ashley Walker.
Ashley Walker.
Snooker
That was
player.
yeah. It was absolutely mental.
I watched that. I watched some of it. It was really good.
Yeah. I mean we
There's a chance to win the game. And push it through. I think he's got to go through. Don't know. Oh, he's just dropping it. So leaving himself a shot in that. There we go. This is the one.
what made this worse? I mean, the other week Shaun came through for a practice. We had a little race, and with 9-0 he lost his head.
Yeah, he told me that he played it.
Yeah, he completely lost his head at 9-0.
I think he's it. Right?
Well,
Yeah, well done, Shaun.
I don't think he'll be now complaining over the
No.
little incident with the red. But I mean, anybody who knows both of these players, it's not the standard. To be fair,
Well, it just says it all because Shaun's won and he's shaking his head because he just can't believe he's won that and played that bad, I think. So,
yeah. I don't think I'd be putting a cover on my tip. I think I'd been biting it off.
re-tipping it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think any sort of tip would have helped that because I just think that eventually just started just to whack him about a bit, didn't they, and try and force things in.
Yeah,
I don't know why they was doing it.
but James is always the same though. He'll never alter. He's never never that sort of player. Well, next up we have Darren Flintoff versus Chris Tweedale. And due to the timing on Facebook streaming, we will be ending the stream shortly and restarting a new stream for the new game. So obviously the game's not interrupted. So I will be just keep an eye out. The post will be out, and we'll be back live shortly.
Sausage.